Here we are live at the 360 Vegas studios with this edition of School Talk, and look who we have, Lieutenant Campbell.
Hey, thanks for having me.
I remember when you were the sergeant, and then you became the acting lieutenant, and now you actually have the stripe as the lieutenant.
Yeah, moving on up.
Moving on up,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about you all the time on the Trooper Talk because you do so many things when it comes to joining forces and all this type of stuff. I just want to start off this segment with something that we spoke about many, many years ago. And that was when people are driving in the school zones, that it's one of the things that is your pet peeve, that to make sure that people understand driving through a school zone does not mean speed up, does not mean go faster. It means slow down because there are children or young adults in the area that you need to watch for.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most important thing for us is just to get our whole school community, whether it's our own officers, teachers, principals, but most, definitely our students. We need to get them to school so they can have a safe learning environment and get them home at the end of the day. And just being out there, being present, having more officers in more places so we can reduce those negative driving behaviors, trying to do as many campaigns and many things outside the box that we can think of to educate the public, to tell the parents what you can and can't do. And it's all for the kids. I mean, it's really, it's that simple. And we try to push that message to say, these are children, these are people, and they're not obstacles. And we can do it. We can keep everyone safe. We can get everyone to school and we can get them all home at the end of the day if we would just slow down and think about everyone instead of ourselves for a second.
When children or young adults are going to school, sometimes they're not the most focused on crossing the road to make sure that a car is not coming one direction or another direction. So when it is that we are in school time, right, when we are driving, even if those lights are not flashing, there still can be children or young adults in that area or parents that are going to school. And I've seen where, the parent has maybe a young toddler, so they're using a stroller and they're going to meet one of the children to take them home. And so as the motoring public, we need to be very cognizant of these type of things, right?
Absolutely. When it comes to people that live around the schools, they should know where those schools are. They should know which roads have school zones related to them. Generally, between about 6:30 a.m. and about 9:30 a.m., it's our arrival period. And the afternoon, between about 1:30 and 3:30 is our dismissal period.
Knowing how passionate you are about the safety and security of our roadways, again, I'm just going to say this, that, I just think it's fantastic, and we want you to keep up the good work.
Well, thank you. And if you do put it on the website and people do want to...
Look right here. Tell everybody.
Okay. If you do want to send us an idea, I have a perfect place for you. Maybe they can make it float right here.
Yeah, they're floating it right there. Put your hands right here. Johnny's putting it right here. Okay,
traffic@nv.ccsd.net. Just right there.
Okay.
That's our email for our traffic unit. If you have an idea, you have something that you would like to see us do, or you have a complaint, because that's generally where our complaints come from, for people driving unsafe and pictures and all of that.
I never thought. Okay.
That's what our email's for. They send us, all the parents send us all the information about what's happening at those school zones.
Oh.
Send it to us. Please.
Send it to us.
I'm an idea guy. I love ideas, and if it's reasonable and it makes sense and we can save somebody's life, let's do it.
Lieutenant Campbell, let's look right here, and we'll say goodbye, okay? See you later.